Hello and welcome to Take 5 with the Regional Chamber. I'm Kim Calvert. Successful family businesses are nothing new to the Valley, but passing a business from one generation to the next can be a tricky transition. Talia Hagler spoke with the father-son owners of Gibson Insurance about that and the unique insurance coverages their agency has to offer.
For the Thompsons, insurance is a family tradition.
I've been in the business, it's going on 39 years, and I started working for my father, which owned Governor Insurance back in 1976.
Fast forward 25 years, Andrew Thompson joins his father at Gibson Insurance, working part-time while in college to learn the business from the ground up.
He worked side by side with me. I would talk to the customers in the personal lines division, and I would gather the information, and Andrew would enter it into our rating system.
Now David and Andrew are a team, sharing ownership of the reorganized company Thompson Insurance Group, which is the parent company of 4 different insurance subsidiaries. They have Gibson Insurance, which is the most well-known in the area, covering home, auto, life, and business insurance. Then there's Gibson Agri and Equine, which covers farms and horses all over the country. There's Private Client Services, which covers million-dollar homes and large jewelry and valuables collections. And finally, there's the pet business insurance.
We insure dog groomers and kennels all over the country, and we actually speak at national conventions and educate the business owners on what they need, because the pet business is a very specialized field.
Andrew has spent more than a decade learning the business inside and out, and the transition from one generation to the next is going smoothly so far. Both father and son attribute their success to staying open to each other's ideas and expertise.
There's the old regime, the new regime. There's a lot to learn from both sides. So I would just say be open and willing to adjust.
And who knows, maybe one day Thomas Insurance Group will be handed off to a 4th generation. For Take 5 with the Regional Chamber, I'm Talia Hagler.
What a great example for other businesses looking to make the same transition. While we were interviewing David Thompson, the topic of pets came up. And as we know a lot of you out there are pet owners, we asked David about pet insurance. Think it's silly or unnecessary? You'd be surprised. In this segment of Tips on a Dime, David tells us everything we need to know about covering our furry 4-legged friends.
Pet health insurance, which would be for the pet owners, okay? And it's just like a pet health insurance, or like a health insurance that you would have for yourself. And you need to be careful, there's only a handful of companies that do that. And a lot of companies will have pre-existing condition exclusions, which all the companies have that. But there's hereditary exclusions. So if you have a lab that has hip dysplasia, it's in the breed, some of the insurance companies won't cover that. So you need to be very careful on who you're purchasing the insurance from, because there's a lot of exclusions. It's something new, that's new in the insurance industry, and a lot of companies are trying to get into understanding what they're doing and developing more products. The cost of the insurance could be between $25 and $45 a month, depending on the animal. Okay, and what you run into is the cost of the vet bills are skyrocketing. You know, if you have to have any kind of surgery, you're probably talking $3,000 to $4,000. Okay, and the vets want that up front. Okay, so this pet health insurance, depending on the situation, could cover those vet bills.
That's a lot of great information for those of us who love our pets. For more on everything Gibson Insurance has to offer, visit GibsonAgency.com. We hope you enjoyed this edition of Take 5, and we'll see you again next week when we feature the Beatitude House fundraiser, Over the Edge, and talk to some of the people who accepted the challenge to rappel down the side of the First National Bank Tower in downtown Youngstown. With the Regional Chamber, I'm Kim Calvert.
Take 5 with the Regional Chamber is produced by Mahoning Valley Productions, where we tell your stories.